Lyman Lady Eagle basketball is online after a third-place finish in the state volleyball tournament this year. Many of those players have replaced their volleyball uniforms with basketball uniforms in anticipation of even more fun on the hardwood. Coach Jason Hansen leads 10 varsity players into action today, 3 seniors, 5 juniors, and 2 sophomores. MyLocalRadio.com presents this video stream of Lyman Eagle basketball. It's being brought to you by Rocky Mountain Yeti Group of Evanston, featuring quality Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram vehicles. By Wyoming Dental Specialties. With orthodontists, endodontists, and oral surgeons, they're there for your oral health. By Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet of Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer. By West Star Printing of Evanston for all of your printing needs, including graduation announcements. For Rocky Mountain Signs of Evanston for all of your signage needs in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho. And by Chad's Automotive of Evanston, where no job is too big or too small. They're always fair, always honest at Chad's Automotive. And, of course, by MyLocalRadio.com. So now, Lady Eagle Roundball fans, pop some popcorn, make some hot chocolate, pull up your favorite chair, because Lyman Eagle basketball is online at MyLocalRadio.com. Once again, broadcasting live from Green River High School at the Flaming Gorge Classic, where the second game of the day here in the gymnasium at Green River High School is getting ready to get underway. Lyman lost to Grace, Idaho in the game just previous to this. The boys team lost 53-26 to a tough Grace team. Had an excellent man-to-man defense, and their rebounding was superb for the Grace Grizzlies. Ended up with a loss for the Lyman Eagles, like I said. But now it's the girls' turn. They're going to take the court against Cheyenne Central, Lady Indians from Cheyenne, and the Lyman Lady Eagles bringing in an undefeated record. At this point in the year, they had 3 victories in the Bridger Valley tournament last weekend and won the championship of that tournament in the ladies division. They defeated Rock Springs last night in a game that happened in Rock Springs yesterday afternoon, I guess it was, not last night. But Rock Springs came out with a very tough man-to-man defense and full court pressure that just gave these ladies fits. But eventually, the Tigers wore down, and the Lady Eagles held in there. Had a lot of great substitutions for the Eagles in and out. They stayed fresh throughout the game, and in the third quarter they started to make headway, coming back on the deficit that they were down by the last second of the third quarter. These Lady Lyman Eagles, they took their first lead of the game in that game last night, and through the fourth quarter they ended up with the victory over Rock Springs Lady Tigers. So an undefeated team in blue on the court, the Lyman Eagles, and online here at MyLocalRadio.com. We're standing for the national anthem. One of the band members from the Green River High School band with the trumpet work for our national anthem. Introducing the starting lineups now. Number 4 for the Eagles, Cedar Air, starting tonight. Number 3 will be Chesney Walker. Number 10 will be Spring Yagi. Number 14 McKinley Bradshaw, and number 15, Olivia Smith, the starting lineup for your Lady Eagles. For the Indians from Cheyenne Central, number 3, Sammy Geyer. Number 10, Yabera is the last name. I can't read the first name. I'm not that good at my printing. Number 20, Donnie Murphy. Number 23 is Fearney Huff. And number 35 is Bree Roble. So it's Geyer, Yabera, Murphy, Fearney Huff, and Roybal, the starters for the Cheyenne Central Indians. Bradshaw into the center of the jump circle. She'll be jumping against number 3, Sammy Geyer, a senior for Cheyenne Central. As we're about to get underway here, first quarter action from Green River High School. Flaming Gorge Classic, tip controlled by the Indians. They're attacking the basket to the left of your screen here at mylocalradio.com. That means the Lady Eagles will be attacking the basket to the right, obviously. Nothing like stating the obvious, is there? Knocked out of bounds. Olivia Smith got her hands on it in the passing lane and knocked it out of bounds as the Indians were pushing it around the outside of the circle, trying to get to the inside on that 3-2 zone that the Eagles run. Again, knocked away. This time it was Walker, Chesney Walker, knocks it out of bounds, the inbounds pass for the Eagles. 3-2 zone being run by the Eagles. Trying to drive into the key. Now it's a three-point shot attempt. It's an air ball as it goes out of bounds, bounces out of bounds. They tried to save it, didn't work. Ball turns over, will go over to the Eagles, their first offensive possession of the game. Over to the corner, that's Yagi, out to Cedar Air. Now Bradshaw has it at the top of the key. Trying to get a read on the defense. It looks like they're running a man defense. Cheyenne Indians are. Bradshaw drives to the middle, into the paint, misses the layup. Cedar gets the rebound, kicks it back out. This is Olivia Smith with two. First 2 points of the game, Olivia Smith for the Eagles. Full court pressure put on by the Eagles, but they break it with a long pass in under the basket, and the layup falls down. Number 35, Roybal, with the first baskets for the Indians. Or the first points, the first basket for the Indians. 2-2 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Bradshaw with a short two-pointer. It falls in. Now it's 4-2 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Eagles up by 2. Still full court pressure. Again, they break it with a pass. Get it down into the paint. And they drop it in. That's a turnaround, a two-pointer by Geyer. Sammy Geyer with the points for the Indians. Lyman brings it into the forecourt. Walker handling the ball. Tries a pass to Bradshaw, and Bradshaw is hit. Number 23 will hit a Bradshaw. That's Fearney Huff with her first foul. First team foul for the Indians, and it's out of bounds for the Eagles. Into Bradshaw to Smith. Top of the key to Air, into Bradshaw, under the basket. She gets in position and puts in the layup and scores 2 more for the Eagles. 6-4, 2-point lead for the Eagles on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Bradshaw takes it away, gets it up to Cedar Air. She passes it to Yagi. stolen away. And now a fast break moving the other way. This is Murphy pushing the tempo for the Indians. Comes down and Bradshaw takes the ball away from her. Bradshaw will bring the ball down for the Eagles. This is Olivia Smith. Cedar Air. Over to Olivia again. And it's a give and go. Cedar passed it over to Olivia, drove down the middle of the paint, got the ball, and put it in for the layup. 2 points for Cedar Air. Just stole the ball away on the pass. Gave it over to Bradshaw. McKinley now just across the timeline. Eagles setting up some offense. Trying to. And they're going to call a travel. Some good defense. That was Geyer getting in her face, twisting her up and causing the travel. This will give the ball back to Cheyenne Central with 3:57 left in the first quarter. It is the Eagles 8, the Indians 4 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Lyman Eagles basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
First quarter action here at Green River High School. This is the Lyman Eagles going up against Cheyenne Central. Lyman on top by 4. It's the Eagles 8, the Indians 4, with just under 4 minutes left in first quarter action on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. The Eagles inbound. Three-two zone defense again for the Lady Eagles. Cheyenne Central passing it around the outside, trying to find a way in against that zone. And this will be a three-point attempt from way outside. And the rebound comes down to the Indians. The attempt put up by Murphy. Ybrera brought down the rebound. Now it goes inside and tipped away by Bradshaw. That'll be out of bounds to the Indians. Ybrera from 3 out in the corner. Indians rebound again. Comes down to Ferneyhoff. Out to Ybrera. Down low. Beautiful pass inside. And it was number 20, Ferneyhoff, putting in the 2 for the Indians. Now just down by 2 with 3:03 left in the first quarter. Bradshaw with the ball, top of the key, over to Yagi, back to Bradshaw. So it is Mandy Air, Bradshaw, Walker, Yagi, and Peden are on the floor for the Eagles right now. Fast break for the Indians, goes up and misses. Rebound comes down to Air, Mandy Air on the court for the Eagles. Tried to get the pass ahead to Bradshaw, but it went behind her. Bradshaw just takes the ball away. Walked up and slapped it out of her hands and picked it up and went in for the 2 points. McKinley Bradshaw, takeaway, and the fast break, 2 points for the Eagles. Now a full court press going on. They get it across the timeline. It's open to the basket. See how well the defense collapses, but a beautiful pass by the Indians, and number 35, Roybal, picked up the 2 points off a beautiful pass by one of her teammates. She was right under the basket to perfect position to make that basket. Peden on the corner for the Eagles. Now out to Air. Up to Walker, over to Bradshaw. Just taking it around the outside, down into the corner to Mandy. She drives into the middle, kicks it back out, and it's stolen away. Stolen away, Jibera back to Ferniehoff. Ferniehoff stole it. She got it to Jibera. Jibera back to Ferniehoff, and she missed the layup. But there was a foul in the meantime. See where they assign that foul. Number 10 goes against Yagi. And she puts Murphy on the free throw line. I think that's Murphy. Let me make sure number 20, that's Murphy. Missed the first one. Covelo Auto and Farm Service of Mountain View invite you in for all of your auto parts and needs. They have a complete auto repair service as well. Farm Ranch Equipment, they can help you out. It's Covelo Auto Farm Service. Second one misses. Eagles back on the attack. Minute 14 left in first quarter action. And it's stripped away and taken away by the Indians as they try and drive through the paint. Now the Indians driving down the middle. They're going to say no basket. It's going to be a blocking foul. Going to go against, they said number 3. So that's got to be Walker. Her first foul. This will give the Indians their ball under their own basket. Three-pointer from downtown. That was Jibera. Hits the 3 points for the Indians. So it's all tied up, 10-10. 45 seconds left in first quarter action. You're listening to Lyman Eagle basketball here on MyLocalRadio.com. Stripped away, blocked as they drove in to try and make the layup. Taken away by the Indians. Down on the fast break into the corner. This will be a 2-point attempt off the side of the rim. And in the rebound, they're going to call a foul as people get slapped on the wrist. This will go against Roybal and give the ball to the Eagles. Tie ball game with a half a minute left in the first quarter. Lyman with the ball, 10 points each on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Down into the middle, it's Bradshaw. She's mobbed by 3 of the Indians. See which one was called for the foul. Number 24, that was Delbridge. Delbridge, one of the 3 that collapsed on Bradshaw. She tried to go up and put it in. I don't even see Delbridge on the, oh, there she is talking to her coach. So the first one for Bradshaw is good. She has 7 points here in this first quarter for the Lady Eagles. 16 seconds left. And the second one drops. 8 points now for Bradshaw, quarter number 1. 2-point lead for the Eagles, 12-10. 16 seconds left on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Indians bring it across the timeline. Jibera just loses the handle on it. And it goes out of bounds. But they say it's going to go off the hands of one of the Eagles. So Cheyenne Central gets the ball back. They will inbound it in their own forecourt. Into the corner. 3-point attempt off the rim. She gets her own rebound. That is Jackson, Marcy Jackson, in for the Indians. Trying that last shot in the first period. So as we look up, we see the Eagles 12, the Indians 10 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard at the end of 1. We'll be back with second quarter action for you. It's Lyman Eagle basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
When you need body work or a windshield replacement, it can be as simple as dropping your vehicle off and picking it up a couple of days later. T-Bar Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston works directly with your insurance company to save you time and hassle. We know it isn't convenient to have a vehicle in the shop. That's why we work hard to repair and restore as quickly as possible to get you back on the road. Make it hassle-free. Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston. Stop in today for a free estimate. 515 County Road.
apart by Jane and Maine. Heidi Gregory has a wonderful shop, the perfect place for fabulous finds on Main Street in Lyman, with flowers and gifts and home decor and perfect Christmas gifts. And with only 10 days to Christmas, you need to stop in there. You'll get some great ideas and maybe find that one-of-a-kind gift that you're looking for the perfect gift for this Christmas. Jane and Maine, 106 South Main Street in Lyman. Inbounds starts the second quarter as Lyman attacks their basket. Bradshaw driving the baseline. She is going to be fouled going up for the attempt. Number 3, that's going to be Sammy Geyer being called. Sends Bradshaw to the line. First one is good. McKinley Bradshaw. What a force. Second one was good for Bradshaw. Ibarra with the ball, gets it down in the corner. Now up the top of the key. This is a three-point attempt off the glass, and down it goes for Ferneyhoff. 3 points. Yep, they gave her a three-pointer on that one. 1 point ball game, 14-13. This is Olivia Smith off the bank, off the glass, and her first 2 points of the second quarter. 16-13 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard in favor of the Eagles. Driving into the paint, she puts one up, and it's going to get knocked out of bounds. They're saying it went off one of the Eagles' hands. So Indians will bring it in from under their own basket. Ibarra is going to inbound the ball. 3-2 zone gives her a little bit of a problem to get that pass in, but she makes it. Out on the wing, now she's out on top trying a three-point. From up top, it's missed, and the ball goes back to Cedar Air. Long rebound, she gets it out to Yagi, who gets it down to Bradshaw. This is for 3, and doesn't make it. Indians with the rebound. Minute and a half gone in this second quarter. 16-13 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard in favor of the Eagles. Again, working it around the perimeter, trying to find a way into that zone defense. Running some good rotation. She goes in, runs the baseline, puts it in, and looks like Yagi might be called for this. Yep, Spring Yagi. Hits her on the arm as she goes up for the shot. The shot goes in. She'll try and make this a three-point play. She is Murphy for the Indians. And it drops, 3 points. Tie ball game, 16-16. Just over 6 minutes left in this first half. Cedar Air with the ball. Into Yagi. Kicks it out. Oh, beautiful pass to Bradshaw. Cutting down through the corner. She gets the pass at the perfect position and makes the layup. Going to call Cedar with a foul. One of the Indians trying to cut the corner, and Cedar stepped in her way, so she'll get called for the block. 23, Ferneyhoff comes out of the lineup for the Indians. Trying to see who replaced her. This is in the paint. Off the front of the rim, no good. Bradshaw down with the rebound for the Eagles. Long pass, goes to Walker and goes out of bounds. Turnover. Ball back to the Indians. Waiting for some substitutions. Looks like Peden comes in. Cedar Air goes out. Walker will go out. So Spring Yagi, Bradshaw, Olivia Smith, Mandy Eyre, and Peden, the 5 in for the Eagles as the Indians are on the attack. Pass, they tried to get it down underneath. They could not. They could not control the pass. It'll go out of bounds off the fingertips of one of the Indians and back to the Eagles. Eyre bringing it across the timeline. Stripped away and knocked out of bounds. Yibera did that, but it will be an out-of-bounds play to the Eagles. Eagles are up by 2, 18-16, with 4:54 left in this, the first half of action from the Flaming Gorge tournament this morning. Is it still morning? Yes, it is. Bradshaw tries to drive the lane, kicks it back out to Smith, who drains a 3. Whoosh. Didn't even hit the rib. Yibera brings it across. She thought about taking the 3, then she brings it down. Okay, let's set up an offense. And into the passing lane goes Olivia Smith, takes the ball away, and she's called with double dribble. Carrying the ball was the foul. That will be a turnover. Send the ball back to the Indians. They'll out of bounds it in their forecourt. Down by 5, 21-16 with 4:20 left in the second quarter. And the Indians on the attack. I think they're going to call Olivia with a push on this. Yep. Olivia gets a push. It's her first foul of the game. And it will be out of bounds. Indians under their own basket. Pushing it into the center. The attempt no good. Bradshaw on the rebound. Geyer tried to put one up from short distance and it bounced off the rim. Fast break and a turnover. Now it's going the other way. Fast break set up by the Indians. This is Yibera, end-to-end, blocked by Bradshaw. The ball goes out of bounds. Will be Indians' ball again, inbounds under their own basket. 3:56 left on the second quarter clock. 21-16. Eagles in charge of this one. Indians with the ball. Shot from out in the corner, off the far rim. Another rebound for McKinley Bradshaw. Gets it up to Peden, and it's kicked away by Yibera. Goes out of bounds. This will be Eagle ball. They'll get it underneath their own basket. Gets it into Bradshaw. She goes high to get it. No good. Put back, no good. The rebound goes to the Indians. They're bringing it down their court. A little pressure to slow things down from Bradshaw. This is Geyer going over to Yibera. She tries the 3. It's off the front of the rim, but Geyer gets the rebound, and the putback is good. 2 points for Geyer. And the Indians now down by 3, 21-18. Bradshaw, the Eagles on the attack. Just kind of standing there, waiting for some action. Bradshaw at the top of the key, gives it off to Smith. She tries a 3-pointer from way out. Rebound comes down to Yibera. Indian ball. Yibera drops it, but she maintains control. Taking it across the timeline. 2:41 left. Second quarter action. Nowhere to go, double team now. She gets it down low. This is Geyer. She puts it up, no good. Bradshaw brings off the rebound and is pushing it for the Eagles. And we're going to have an Eagle timeout with 2:26 left in the second quarter. It is the Eagles 21, the Indians 18. You're listening to Lyman Basketball on mylocalradio.com.
If you've struggled to get a vehicle because of some bumps in your credit, then come to the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group. We have over 20 different lenders ready to help you reestablish your credit with a quality new or pre-owned vehicle. Good credit, bad credit, bankruptcy? Let the new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group try to help you. Call our credit hotline today and ask for Jeff or Dave to get pre-approved for your next vehicle. Call 307-789-3151 today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Up by 3 over the Lady Indians, 21-18. Our broadcast being brought to you in part by Reese Auto Service of Lyman. You know, you can get all of your tires. You need a tire for your wheelbarrow, or you need a tire for that great big tractor out in your farm. They can get it for you at Reese Auto Service in Lyman. Doug Reese, the owner, supporting Bridge Valley Sports here on mylocalradio.com. Bradshaw drives into the paint. Little 5-footer, no good. She gets her own rebound, kicks it out to Walker. Walker tries a 3. That is short. Rebound goes down, and now a fast break opening for the Indians. And that was number 41, Marcy Jackson, with 2 points off of that fast break. A beautiful pass. Led her just perfectly. She was able to pick it up off the bounce. Couple of bounces and in with the layup. So now it's 21-20, a 1-point game. Eagles on top. Eagles on the attack. Smith cuts into the paint and give it back to Air. She gives it to Smith. Now it's Bradshaw at the top of the key. Mandy and Cedar Air both in there. So is Walker, Smith, and Bradshaw for the Eagles. Kick it back out to Walker out on the corner. That would have been a 2-pointer. She was standing on the line, but it didn't go in. The rebound goes to the Indians. They set up their offense. Driving the baseline, and it goes in. Number 20, that's Murphy with 2 more points. She has 5 now in this second quarter. Less than a minute. 45 seconds, and they're going to call a foul. White 20, that will be Murphy. Her first foul of the game. So Mandy Air will inbound the ball. Gets it out to Smith at the top of the key. Gets it into Bradshaw, the perfect place in the paint. Bradshaw turns around and drops in 2 points for her 14th point of the game so far for McKinley Bradshaw. Ibarra with the ball for the Indians. Passing it around, trying to find a way into that zone. Here's a 2-point attempt. No good. Long rebound goes back to Ibarra. And kicks it out for a 3-point attempt. No good. And this, they're going to call a rebounding foul. Number 2, Mandy Air picks up the foul. Scrambling for the rebound. That's 6 fouls on the Eagles in this half. There's only 13 seconds left in the half. This will be inbounds under their own basket for the Indians. They're down by 1, 23-22. 6 points, 5 points. Boy, their way out off there. Now she drives into the paint. She runs right into Olivia Smith, and time runs out as Bradshaw starts a fast break. So we are at halftime here in Green River High School at the Flaming Gorge Classic, where the Lyman Eagles from Lyman, Wyoming, are up by 1, 23-22 over the Cheyenne Central Indians. You're listening to Lyman Eagle basketball on mylocalradio.com.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
They really appreciate every customer at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. They understand that you have lots of options when it comes to purchasing outdoor recreation vehicles. That's why they work hard to earn your business by making sure they understand exactly what you want. They're friends with their customers. When you're happy, they're happy. If you haven't been to their store, they invite you to come visit. And if you've already one of their friends, stop in again soon and check out all of this season's gear. Cache Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on US 91.
City Drug carries a wide selection of durable medical equipment and other products that help make your life more comfortable. Some examples include wheelchairs, walkers, knee scooters, a variety of braces, crutches, safety handles for the bathroom or shower. Other products include compression stockings to help minimize leg and ankle pain caused by swelling, and Dr. Comfort footwear. When you're looking for items that can make your life a little better, visit the friendly staff at City Drug at the corner of 10th and Main Street in Evanston.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
It's the Chevy Employee Discount Sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston. You pay what employees pay. What does that mean? Total savings of up to $11,000 on the remaining 2017s and select 2018s. And with a trade-in assist of up to $3,000, the time to buy is now. Auto Farm is stuffed with vehicles. It's the Chevy Employee Discount Sale going on now at Auto Farm. You pay what employees pay.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
When scheduling meetings and conferences in Casper, Wyoming, the best place is the Hilton Garden Inn. With beautifully decorated professional meeting rooms, full meal catering services, and a full service bar, the professional event staff at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper will make sure every detail is handled. You'll reduce the stress of organizing your next meeting or conference when you work with the professionals at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call today, 307-266-1300. It is halftime here in Green River, where the Lady Eagles are up by 1 over the Lady Indians from Cheyenne Central here at the Flaming Gorge Classic. First 2 games of the day right here in the Green River Gymnasium, and we've covered them both for you here on mylocalradio.com. We still have another half, some great action to go. Coming up later this afternoon, we are going to be here in the Green River Gym at 2:40 when Mountain View Buffaloes will tip it off against Grace, Idaho. Grace had a big game against Lyman just right before this game. They beat the Lyman Eagles by a score of 53-26. And their JV played most of that fourth quarter for the Grace Grizzlies. So it should be a good game as the Buffaloes go up against those same Grizzlies here at 2:40 this afternoon. You can catch all of that action if you go to mylocalradio.com and click on Mountain View, or you can go to mylocalradio.com and click on Soda Springs, Idaho. They will be posted up at both those places so that you can catch that action. Then this afternoon at 6 o'clock, going into the evening, from the Lincoln Middle School, we will be broadcasting the Mountain View ladies taking on the Phillies from Jackson. And more action from this, the Flaming Gorge Classic. So even after this game, 2 more games coming your way that we will be covering. Now, Jake will be covering his Lady Red Devils as they'll go up against the new high school out of Gillette. They call themselves Thunder Basin. And they're a new school that just opened up this year. Maybe it was last year, but anyway, they're a brand new school, the newest school in the state, and they are down here competing in the Flaming Gorge Classic. The Red Devils will go up against them at 2:40 this afternoon over in the middle school. And Ryan will have the Rich County Rebels coming your way as they will take on the Rock Springs Tigers at 6 o'clock tonight. So you can find all of that going on at mylocalradio.com as we continue to give you coverage of the Flaming Gorge Classic. You know, there are 37 games that have been scheduled for yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And mylocalradio.com will be covering 18 of those 37 games. So if you can't find the game you're looking for, click around and you just might find it on mylocalradio.com. Well, we're going to take another real quick, just a couple of minute break. We're at halftime here at Green River High School, where the Eagles, the Lady Lyman Eagles, are 1 point ahead of the Cheyenne Central Indians, 23-22. And you're listening to Eagle Basketball on mylocalradio.com.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
With over 25 years of experience, it's not uncommon for Chad to be able to diagnose your vehicle's problems right away, sometimes by just listening to your engine run. If there were such a thing, Chad might even be considered the engine whisperer. Actually, the mechanics at Chad's Automotive in Evanston are just dang good mechanics. You're always treated fairly and honestly, handling everything from vehicle maintenance to major repair. Chad's Automotive in Evanston, 789-8263. Call today, 789-8263.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Heard the 3-minute warning, 3 minutes left at halftime here at Green River High School from the Flaming Gorge Classic, where we're broadcasting the Cheyenne Central Indians up against the Lyman Eagles, where the Eagles are up by 1, 23-22 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. And this is the way the scoring broke down. For the Eagles, Cedar Air put 2 points in the first period. It was McKinley Bradshaw leading all scorers on both teams. She had 8 in the first period, 6 in the second. That gives her 14 for first half points. Olivia Smith had a total of 7 points, 2 in the first and 5 in the second. That gives her 7 points and gives the Eagles 23 points here at halftime. Over on the other side, Cheyenne Central, it was Geyer, 2 points in each of the first 2 quarters, 4 points on the half. Ibarra hit a 3-pointer in the first half, and she has 3 points. Murphy had 5 points in the second quarter. 2 points for Ferneyhoff in the first quarter and 3 in the second quarter gives her 5 at halftime. Roybal has 4, all earned in the first period, and Jackson, Marcy Jackson, came in and contributed 2. That gives the Cheyenne Indians, or Cheyenne Central, 22 points, 23-22 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard as we are getting ready to start second half action from Green River. Would like to thank all of the people, the staff, the IT people, the athletic directors, the people here at Green River High School, so incredibly helpful. They provided us with some awesome internet connectivity and helping to make this broadcast possible for you. We do appreciate them very, very much. Their hospitality, their kindness, and all of the work that they've done to put this great tournament together. I do it every year. This is a southwestern Wyoming tradition that attracts a lot of attention from all over this region. as you can tell by some of the teams, Idaho, Utah, all over Wyoming, from the eastern borders to the northern borders, they all converge for the Flaming Gorge Classic this time of year when it comes to high school sports in Wyoming. And we're underway. Ibarra has the ball in the back cart. The pass was hit out of bounds by Smith. Ibarra will have the inbounds pass. Trying to attack, not there, kicks it back out. Way outside. Into the middle, a nice little pass. The cut goes down the baseline. Beautiful pass goes into Ferniehoff, and we have 2 points on the board for Cheyenne Central to start this second half. Bradshaw with the ball now. Eagles trying to set up their offense. We have Cedar Air, we have Bradshaw, we have Yagi, we have Walker, and we have Smith. Starters. The 5 starters started the first of the game, starting the second half for the Eagles. Walker to Bradshaw, driving the baseline, and going to be a foul. Drops down, let's see, 35 maybe? Yep, number 35, that's Roybal. That will be her second foul. That will put Bradshaw at the line for 2 in the process of shooting. First one is down. No, they only gave her 1. Either that or I missed one. Well, we'll see. 26-24, the Eagles up by 2. 6:43 left in third quarter action. Cheyenne Central on the attack. Geyer out at the top of the key. Trying to get it down to Ferniehoff. This is Roybal. And a 3-point attempt up off the rim, and a rebound by Geyer. The putback no good, but a foul in the process. Geyer will go to the line. That 3-point attempt way outside came in from, I think it was Roybal. No, excuse me, that had to be Ferniehoff that tried it. Geyer got the rebound in the putback. She is fouled. Foul's going to go against Yagi. That'll be her 3rd foul. Did that go down? No, missed shot. Missed the first one. Here's Geyer's 2nd attempt. Missed. Rebound goes to Cheyenne Central. The putback, perfect. Ferniehoff with another 2 points. She has scored 4 points now in the second half. Tied the ball game back up, 26 all. And Bradshaw on a fadeaway gets hit on the elbow. The foul is going to get against Ferniehoff. 23, yep, Ferniehoff, her 2nd foul. Bradshaw in the act of shooting will go to the line. Misses the first one. She is a good free throw shooter. Unusual. And the second one is good. Bradshaw with the point. Full court pressure going on. And it's taken away by Yagi. And traveling will turn it back over to Cheyenne Central. 5:53. Left in the third quarter. Now 5:45. Indians get it across the timeline, down into the middle, and the shot put up. Beautiful inlet pass, and Roybal hits the 2-pointer from right under the basket. Cedar on the wing, over to Yagi. Up to Walker. Air. Trying to get it into Bradshaw. It's knocked away and taken back by Walker, who gets it to Bradshaw, gets it to air, and unable to complete the going the other way, the fast break. First attempt, no. Ibarra with the second attempt, yes. 2 points. Three-pointer for Bradshaw, way outside, a couple of feet past the three-point line. Gives her her 5th point of this third quarter. Ties up the game 30 each on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. 4:32 left in third quarter action. Fernie Hoff driving in and is going to be trying to block it was Yagi, and Spring hit her on the wrist, according to the referee. So this is Yagi's 4th foul. 4:22 left in the third period. Going to send Fernie Hoff to the line. First one's down. Point. Stoltz Equipment out of Preston, Idaho, helping us bring you this broadcast. You can pre-order all of your filters. Take a filter inventory of all the filters you use in your operation and order them all today for a pre-filter sale that is going on right now at Stoltz Equipment. You can save a lot of money over the year by buying your filters now. Stoltz Equipment out of Preston, Idaho. Long pass down into the paint, fast break. Mandy Error puts it up, does not fall, but the foul is called. Going to be a 2-shot foul. This is going against Jackson. Marcy Jackson is the person they assess the foul to. Put Mandy Error at the line. Off the front of the rim. And the second one's good. That's the first point of the game for Mandy. 31-31 with 4:13 left, third quarter. Eagles and Cheyenne Central. Cheyenne Central on the attack. Get it into Geyer, back out to Yibera going for the three. She found herself wide open, she missed it. Smith with the rebound out to Air, pushing it down the court and taken away by the Indians. Fast break going on, defense in place, and the layup is good for Fernie Hoff. 33-31, the Cheyenne Central is up by 2 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, but not for long, as Bradshaw has a little turnaround jump shot that drops in to tie the game up again. Bradshaw takes it away, trying to go coast to coast. A late whistle. They're going to say it just went out of bounds. They're not calling a foul. She had Indians on both sides of her. She tried to get the ball going. Now, foul coming in from the far side of the court. This will put Bradshaw at the line. Person on her backside was Marcy Jackson. She'll be called for the foul, her second foul. And they're going to take a timeout. We'll take a 1-2. You're listening to Lyman Eagle Basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
If you've struggled to get a vehicle because of some bumps in your credit, then come to the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group. We have over 20 different lenders ready to help you reestablish your credit with a quality new or pre-owned vehicle. Good credit, bad credit, bankruptcy? Let the new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group try to help you. Call our credit hotline today and ask for Jeff or Dave to get pre-approved for your next vehicle. Call 307-789-3151 today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Live from Greenwood High School, this is the Gorge Classic. The Lyman Eagles are tied with the Cheyenne Central Indians. 3:13 left in the third quarter. It's 33-33 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. And McKinley Bradshaw at the line. First of two, good. And her second one rolls around, comes off. Rebound goes down to, I think that's Jackson. Yes, Marcy Jackson. Over in the corner, Ibarra. Back to the top, trying to find a way into that 3-2 zone again. Quite a crowd from Lyman here this morning. I guess it's afternoon now. Big contingent came 40, 50 miles up the road from Lyman to watch this game. And the game before it for that. It was the Lyman boys played right before this game. Takeaway by Bradshaw. Blocked the attempted pass out to Peden. She takes it down the court, kicks it out to Yagi. Back to Bradshaw, who's taken the three off the front of the rim, and Yibera brings down the ball for the Indians. Bradshaw in the passing lane. There's a scramble. The jump ball called. This is going to be an Eagles ball. 2:17 left in third quarter. Eagles up by one, 34-33. Yagi bounces it in to Air. Air across the timeline. Down to Air in the corner. Cedar in the corner. Cross courts it out to Bradshaw. Into Peden, kicks it out to Cedar. Back to Peden. Cedar way outside, decides not to shoot it, passes it off to Bradshaw, drives the paint, misses the shot, gets her own. The putback, no good, but she gets called. Someone fouled her on the way up. There were 3 or 4 Indians there trying to stop her. They're saying this is going against Yibera. Second one is good. That gives Bradshaw 10 points in this third quarter. And we're going to get a timeout from the Cheyenne Indians. It's a full timeout. We'll take one also with just over a couple of minutes left here in the third quarter action. The MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard has the Eagles 36, the Indians 33. You're listening to Lyman Eagles basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
When traveling with your family, remember that everyone is happier with a good night's rest and a full belly. To make your family trip the best ever, plan to stay at the gorgeous Hilton Garden Inn Casper with spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant. You'll find everything you need to have a happy family, which means a happy trip. The Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call for reservations today, 307-266-1300.
Coming off of the timeout, Lyman Eagles up by 3. Third quarter action, minute 45 left. There's 5 fouls on the Indians so far in this half. 2 fouls on the Eagles. So 2 more fouls to give by the Indians before the Eagles go into the bonus. Eagles have possession, cross the timeline. Setting up the offense. Looking for a way into that 3-2 zone. They found one in, but she couldn't do it. It was Ferneyhoff. No, excuse me, that's Murphy called for the travel. I apologize to Ferneyhoff. Yeah, it was Murphy with the travel. Turning the ball over. So the Indians are going to show full court pressure, and it works. They get in the passing line, scrambling for the ball. And it will be a turnover. It's going to go back to the Indians. Full court pressure worked. Ibarra inbounds to Delbridge. Delbridge in for the Indians, gets it down to Geyer in the paint. Turnaround jumper, no good. Smith with the rebound to Mandier, crosses the timeline, gets double teamed and tied up for a jump ball. The arrow is pointing to the Indians, so that'll be a turnover. Indians will take it out of bounds with 1:05 left in third quarter action. 3-point lead for the Eagles on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Ibarra with the ball, passing it around, looking for a way into that zone. Here's Jackson now, handling the ball. She sets it off to Delbridge. Underneath to Geyer, out to Ibarra, tries a three, and swish, nothing but net. Big time three going down for Ibarra. Under a half a minute left in third quarter action. They're going to say that Yagi was fouled. Someone hit her on the wrist. It'll send the ball out of bounds. Tie ball game, 36-36 with 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Some substitutions. Mandier goes out. Bradshaw comes in. Looks like Walker comes in for couldn't see who she came in for, but Walker's in the game now. And it's a backcourt violation. That'll be a turnover, giving the Indians the ball back. So it's Bradshaw, Cedar Air, Olivia Smith, Spring Yagi, and Walker, the 5 starters. Now Bradshaw comes out and Mandy Air comes in with 16 seconds left in the third quarter. That is the lineup for your Lyman Eagles. Nine seconds, 8 seconds. Over to the corner, this is a shot, Ibarra for 3 off the rim. Mandy with the rebound to end the third quarter as we're all tied up here at Green River Gymnasium at Green River High School. You're looking at 36-36 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. You're listening to Lyman Eagle basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
It's the Chevy Employee Discount Sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston. You pay what employees pay. What does that mean? Total savings of up to $11,000 on the remaining 2017s and select 2018s. And with a trade-in assist of up to $3,000, the time to buy is now. Auto Farm is stuffed with vehicles. It's the Chevy Employee Discount Sale going on now at Auto Farm. You pay what employees pay.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Getting ready to get the fourth quarter underway. Tie ball game here at Green River High School. Our broadcast today brought to you in part by Achieve Sports Medicine. No excuses, just results. Achieve Sports Medicine, helping you with your physical therapy needs at 109 South Main in Lyman. Also brought to you by Bradshaw's Home and Glass. They can help you with your vinyl door needs, your window needs, your garage door needs, your roofing needs, metal roofing or shingle roofing. It's Bradshaw's Home and Glass. And the fourth quarter is underway as the Eagles inbound it. Starting 5 on the court for the Eagles. Down low to Smith, knocked away by the Indians. Geyer kicks it out to, I think that's Murphy, handling the ball for the Indians. Ibarra, starting 5 on the court for the Indians also. Down to the corner, Ibarra brings it back out, picks up her, gets it in low to Geyer. She kicks it back out. Now they're just whipping it around the horn. Now it goes down low. Perfect pass, perfect little jump shot, and 2 points goes up for Roybal in this fourth quarter action. Indians up by 2. Eagles on the attack. Shot rims in and out for Bradshaw. The rebound comes down to the Indians. Break a little bit of full court pressure. That's Murphy trying to drive in low. Hands it off to Ibarra. Back to the top of the key. Let's reset, they say. Ferneyhoff throws it away. Olivia picks it up, Olivia Smith, and she's going to be fouled by Murphy. Number 20, yes, Murphy. Donnie Murphy, foul number 2. That is the 7th team foul on the Indians, so Smith goes to the line. Be 1-1. First one is good. And the second one is good. 2 free throws for Olivia Smith. Indians inbound, full court pressure being put on, but broken. Gurney in for the fast break. Lays it up and in. Or Geyer, I said Gurney, I'm sorry. It's Sammy Geyer with the 2 points for the Indians. 2-point lead for the Indians, 6:05 left in the game. 40-38. Indians up by 2 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Trying to clear something out for Bradshaw. She drives the baseline, and when the Indians stripped it away from Bradshaw, they say they were standing on the end line, so it will be out of bounds to the Eagles. Cedar gets it into Smith, who goes right back to the basket, and it is slapped away. Blocked shot goes to her fellow teammate, who turns it into a fast break for the Indians. Defense collapsed quickly for the Eagles. They get it out for a 3-point attempt, a long rebound. The Indians get their ball back. This is Ibarra. Over to Murphy, into Geyer, and into the basket. 2 points. Cheyenne Central. Now a 4-point lead for the Indians. Walker driving in. Nowhere to go, kicks it out to Bradshaw. Steps just inside the arc, tries a 2. The Indians come down with the rebound. This time Ibarra handling the ball. She gets it forecourt up to Ferneyhoff. They're just playing catch with each other. Now they bring Murphy into the mix. 4:40 left in this game. 42-38 in favor of the Indians right now on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. And they're going to call a reach-in foul against Yagi. Spring Yagi will get that foul. Make sure that's how it goes up. Yep, Yagi. If they do call it against Yagi, I have her for 5 fouls. We'll have to see how this plays out. But anyway, Lyman has called a timeout. So looking at the scoreboard, 4:28 left in the game. Cheyenne Central 42, Lyman Eagles 38 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. We'd like to thank First Bank of Mountain View for helping us bring you these broadcasts. Not only in Mountain View, they have 8 other locations to serve you in Wyoming and Utah. Need any banking needs? Have any questions? Call them at 782-3400, First Bank of Mountain View. And out of Diamondville, up Kemmerer way, big shout out and a thank you to Diamondville Collision Center. They're at 201 Sublet Avenue in Diamondville. And if you get in an accident where it dents your frame, well, Terry has a laser measuring machine that can get your vehicle back to within factory specs. Also have rental cars available. They have towing service. They have detailing. Anything you need to get your car back in shape. Diamondville Collision Center, Diamondville, Wyoming. Call 877-3860. They'll answer your questions. Diamondville Collision Center. And Benedict's Market and True Value in Mountain View. They support Bridger Valley students and their success. They've done it for generations. Been in that location since 1938. Benedict's Market and True Value, 950 North Highway 414 in Mountain View. Those are several of our supporters here on mylocalradio.com. Without them, we wouldn't be able to bring you this action. Well, I was right. That foul was against a Spring Yagi, and it was her 5th foul. So right at the end, or right in the middle of the 4th quarter, she fouls out of the game. It will be an inbounds play. That's only the 3rd team foul against the Eagles in this second half. So Yagi fouls out. Inbounds play comes in. Cheyenne Central up by 4, working on their offense. Geyer goes down low to Roybal, and no good. Bradshaw comes away with it. She takes it end to end, all the way down and in for 2 points, and the whistle. Number 23, White, that will be Ferneyhoff. I have her for 3. Puts Bradshaw at the line. She can make this. It'll turn into a 3-point play. And it goes. Little trouble getting it in. Just hit by the Eagles, knocked it out again. Full court pressure going on by the Eagles. Just under 4 minutes left in the game. Ball was tipped away, it was knocked away, it went directly into the hands of the Indians, and she was able to put it up, Roybal, for 2 points. And this will go for a 3-pointer. I missed who shot it, though. But it did tie up the game with 3:29 left to go in the 4th quarter. We'll credit that to Smith for the 3-pointer. Indians on the attack. Tie game, 44-44 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. 3:13 left. And that ball will go out of bounds to the Indians. Bradshaw had it up in the air, rolled off her fingertips a couple of times before landing out of bounds. Indians making some substitutions. Taking out Murphy. Putting in Delbridge. Delbridge with the inbound pass. Goes out to Geyer in the corner. Up to the wing. And a 3-point attempt. And it falls down. That is 23. That's Ferneyhoff. 47-44 with 2:52 left. Eagles down by 3. Indians take it away. Taken away by Bradshaw. Came around from behind and scooped it away. Takes it all the way in and lays it in. 2 points for McKinley Bradshaw for the Eagles. Full court pressure again. This time the foul. Walker walks up and bumps Ibarra. A lot of fouls to give by the Eagles with 2:30 left in the game. That's only the 4th foul. Fourth foul on the Eagles, the 2nd foul on Walker. But the Indians aren't even in the bonus yet. Still a couple of fouls to give before that happens. Beautiful breakaway, nice inbounds pass, and Ibarra goes down on her ankle. She's grabbing her ankle. She went up and put that layup in. It was a beautiful layup, an excellent inbounds pass. And when she came down off of that layup, she rolled that ankle. She instantly grabbed her ankle. You could see the pain on her face. And she's still on the floor. 49-46, a 3-point lead with 2:26 to go on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Injury on the floor. I'm sure it's an ankle injury. I watched her hold it. That's the first thing now she's getting up. walking on her own. Good sign. Scott's Auto Body and Glass on Reese Road in Lyman. They'll work on all of your body work, make all of your vehicle and cars and trucks run like new. Windshield replacements, auto alignments, bed liners. You want to paint your vehicle? Talk to him at Scott's Auto Body and Glass. Mike Scott, 786-4400. They called a foul on McKinley from that injury to Yibera. Yibera, of course, is out. So the foul shot was taken by Ferniehoff. It did not fall, but the 2 points were scored by Yibera before the injury. Lyman having trouble taking care of the ball here as it gets knocked out of bounds. They tried to save it, but it turns over to the Indians. And this time, Peden with the foul. I show this is her first foul. This will be the 6th foul. Well, I better wait and see what they put up on the scoreboard. I think it's the 6th foul for the Eagles, so that, yep, this will be an out-of-bounds situation. Peden sits down. 3-point lead, 2:11 left in the game. Indians up 49-46. Geyer hands it off to Ferniehoff, brings it across the timeline. Geyer at the top of the key. Ferniehoff, Robo. They're just passing it around. 1:43. They've taken 20 seconds off the clock. They're up by 3. One next foul that Lyman gives will put the Indians at the line. 1.5 left in the game. Trying to get the pressure put on. It looks like they're going to finally call a foul. This one's going to go against Walker, if I'm right. A pushing foul. This will be Walker's 3rd foul. And it will send Murphy to the free throw line. No good. One and no good. It's a jump ball on the rebound. Olivia and Roybal both fighting for the ball. Possession arrow goes to the Indians, so they'll get the ball underneath their basket. With 1:22 left to go in the game, it is the Cheyenne Central Indians 49, the Lyman Eagles 46 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Inbounds comes in, out to the corner, now to the top of the key. And stolen away by Bradshaw. She reverses her dribble, goes in, and not only makes the 2 points, but she gets fouled in the process. So she will go to the line and try and make it a 3-point play, which would tie the game up with 1:11 left. 1 minute, 11 seconds left. A foul went against Jackson. That was her 3rd. She comes out of the game, and Yibera comes in. Now another substitution, changing things around a little bit on the rebound lines for the Indians. And it's in, tie ball game. Bradshaw makes it a 3-point play. An immediate timeout calling by Coach Jason Hansen. We're going to take 1, 2. Oh, he's going to say a 30-second. So we'll keep it here and thank Bridger Valley Electric, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Appreciate them very much in their support of Lyman and Mountain View Sports and Athletics. We're happy to be able to bring them to you here on MyLocalRadio.com. Coming up at 2:40 this afternoon, we have Mountain View. The Buffaloes will take on the Grace, Idaho Grizzlies. That will be at 2:40 here on MyLocalRadio.com on the Mountain View page. And then at 6 o'clock this evening, the girls will take the court. Lady Buffaloes will go up against the Phillies from Jackson Hole High School out of Jackson, Wyoming. That will be at 6 o'clock tonight. Catch the action right here, MyLocalRadio.com. Here at Green River right now, it is Lyman 49, Cheyenne Central 49 with 1 minute 7 seconds to play. Cheyenne Central on the attack. 1 minute, and it's stolen away. Olivia Smith gets in the passing lane, gets it away, gives it to Bradshaw. She takes it one end to the other and misses it. Geyer on the rebound, tied up by Bradshaw. Are they going to call a foul on that? .14, Bradshaw called for the foul. I thought it was a tied up. I thought it was going to be a jump ball. But this will put Geyer on the free stripe with 51 seconds left in a tie ball game. This will be one and just in the bonus. It's up and down for Geyer. That gives the Indians a 1-point lead with 51 seconds left. Second shot. Off the back of the rim, rebound goes down to Mandy Eyre into the game. She gets it to Cedar and off to Bradshaw. Now we're on to the races. Bradshaw pulls it back out to the top to Mandy. Takes it over to the wing and gets it out to the top to Cedar. Back to Mandy. 32 seconds, they're down by 1 point. Into the middle, Olivia Smith. Shot is up, no good. No fouls called. 24 seconds. Indians trying to break the timeline. Now a foul is going to be called. This will be blocking. I think this will be against Mandy. Mandy Eyre with a blocking foul. Going to put Murphy on the line. 20 seconds left. Indians 50, the Eagles 49. White timeout, a full timeout. We'll take one along with them. As I said, just a few seconds left in the game. Indians up by 1 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to Lyman Basketball on mylocalradio.com.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Between Cheyenne Central and Lyman High School. Indians up by 1. And Donnie Murphy will be at the foul line as Lyman comes back to the court after a full timeout called by Coach Hansen. 20 seconds left. Lyman bleachers making some noise, trying to distract her, and it falls down. Point for Murphy. Make sure I get that marked in the right slot. And the second one is good, giving the Indians a 3-point lead. 20 seconds left on the clock. Olivia Smith will take the ball out of bounds. Got full court pressure being shown by the Indians. They get it into Bradshaw's hand. She goes across the timeline, shoots a 3 off the back of the rebound and picked up by Cedar. Cedar drops the putback back in. 2 points. 4 seconds left. Cedar grabbed that rebound. 3-point attempt by Bradshaw. And knocks it back in. Another full timeout with 4 seconds left on the clock. It's the Cheyenne Central Indians 52, the Lyman Eagles 51. We'll be back. You're listening to Lyman Eagle Basketball on mylocalradio.com.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
You know, I thought the game last night that these Lady Eagles were in was a nail-biter. It was a close one. They came from behind to defeat the Rock Springs Tigers, but this game that we're watching right now is every bit as good, if not better. The only trouble is the Lyman's down. Behind by 1 point, they hurry up and cause a foul. 8.6 seconds left on the clock as they're going to send Ibarra to the line. Got to do this to have any chance of winning. Hopefully she'll miss her shot. And they can open up a fast break and get 2 points before 8.6 seconds runs off the clock. Ibarra with her first shot is good. 2-point ball game. 53-51 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Lyman's crowd rumbling the stands, and that's no good. Bradshaw gets the rebound, taking it all the way down court. She stops beyond the three-point arc and drains it. Three-point shot at the buzzer. Are they going to put any time back on the clock? They're discussing it. It looks to me like they are. The three, that's the ball game. At the buzzer, McKinley Bradshaw pulls up, drains the three-pointer, and the Eagles' season remains undefeated. Now 5-0 on the season. Up next for these Lyman Lady Eagles, they are going to be facing Rich County Rebels tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. No, at 11:20 tomorrow morning. Trying to line my sheet up against the Rich County Lady Rebels. We will have them on the air at mylocalradio.com. Ryan Steinekert will be doing the play-by-play. But undefeated. Now 5-0. Congratulations, that's wonderful. Bridgerland CarQuest helping us to bring you this broadcast. They're out of Mountain View. They have welding supplies and auto parts. They're reliable. If you need anything, let them give you a hand at Bridgerland CarQuest. They would be glad to do it. Well, it is a final. And it was a 1-point game. And it was 56-55, right? They already turned off the score clock on me. What did you say it was? 54-53. I knew it was a 1-point game. I got so excited with that last second three-pointer that I forgot to write down the score before they turned off the clock on me. So another victory for the Lyman Lady Eagles. Congratulations to them and Coach Jason Hansen. Great start to another great year for Lyman Eagles. Well, coming up here in just a few minutes, we are going, well, it'll be about an hour and a half, I guess, not just a few minutes. We will be broadcasting and video streaming the Mountain View Buffaloes Grace, Idaho game, the Grizzlies against the Buffaloes. That will start about 2:40 right here in the Green River High School gym. In the meantime, Westside Idaho will take on Jackson on the hardwood here. You can see those boys warming up on our video stream. So we'll step aside, let them play their game. We'll be back with the Mountain View and Grace, Idaho game at 2:40. Then we'll move over to the middle school, Lincoln Middle School in Green River, and we'll bring you the Mountain View girls against Jackson. That'll come up at 6 o'clock tonight, so be looking for all of that right here on mylocalradio.com. This presentation of Bridger Valley Basketball on MyLocalRadio.com has been brought to you by the supporting business of the Rocky Mountain Yeti Group, the Wyoming Dental Specialties, West Star Printing, Chad's Automotive, Rocky Mountain Signs, and Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. The preceding has been a wholly owned production of Old West Media Incorporated, no portion of which can be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned right holder. Executive producer is Val Cook. We thank office manager Kayleen Anderson, our sales manager Julie Burley, along with KNYN Sports Director Jake Hibbard, KADQ Sports Director Ryan Steinekert, website manager Sean Hando, and production assistants Kate Bolinder and AJ Lamb. And again, thanks to AJ, a nod for the great camera work during this game. We appreciate it. And thanks to you too, our watchers and listeners. And the biggest thanks of all to our sponsors. Please let them know that you appreciate the broadcast. And we invite you to come back to MyLocalRadio.com. We have archived games and other fun information you'll find there. Thank you for joining us on this presentation of Bridger Valley Sports here on My Local Radio. So until 2:40 this afternoon, you have a good afternoon. And, well, it's going to be all Mountain View this afternoon, so go Buffaloes.